Good afternoon. It is Thursday, April 16th. I'm Ruth Simon, one of your circulation and reference staff members. Our director, Terry McCall, has made, in my opinion, a huge mistake and asked those of us on staff to talk a little bit about what we are currently reading during the lockdown. For anybody who has talked with me for more than a couple of minutes at Circulation or Reference, you know that asking me what I'm currently reading is possibly the biggest mistake you can make. So without further ado, here are some of the things that I either have just finished, am currently reading, or will be starting in the very near future. I am about halfway through Aliette de Bodard's Master of the House of Darts. This is the third and final book in her series that deals with, it's the Obsidian Blood series is what it's titled. These are a magical series set in Aztec or Nahuatl culture. I'm fascinated by the Nahuatl culture, the religion, the just everything that they did. So this series has been really fantastic. I've really enjoyed it. The other two books in this series are here. Really love them. Highly recommend them if you're a fantasy reader or if you're even remotely interested in the Aztec Empire pre-contact with the Spaniards. I am also currently working my way through the Dungeons & Dragons Player's Handbook. As a kid, I never really got into Dungeons & Dragons. There weren't any kids around me who were playing it, but I have long been interested in it because I write fantasy and sci-fi. I read it a lot. I really want to get into D&D. I know that there are lots of people hosting Dungeons & Dragons games online now, and I'm looking forward to trying to build a character up and perhaps get in on some of those games. Once I finish Master of the House of Darts, the next book I will be reading is perhaps the book I have most anticipated for 2020, and that is N.K. Jemison's The City We Became. Miss Jemison is, in my opinion, the best sci-fi fantasy writer working right now. If I could write even a tenth of as well as she does, I would consider myself a very, very good writer. She is fantastic. She's had 3 other series out. I've read them all. One of them made history by winning 3 consecutive Hugos, a Hugo Award for each book in the series. Miss Jemison's just fantastic, and this is the next book that I will be reading as soon as I finish Master of the House of Darts, because it's everybody I've talked to, everything I've seen, all the reviews about it say it's her masterwork, and I just can't wait. Because I'm trying to do more of my own writing while we're in lockdown, in order for me to write, I need to be reading nonfiction. Something about my brain only creates really well if I've got nonfiction going. So I'm going to be trying to decide in the coming days if I start Timothy Egan's The Worst Hard Time, or if I go with Mike Cole's Legion and Phalanx. One of those two will be next up on my reading list. I've heard really good things about both of them. I need to read some nonfiction, get my brain, that side of my brain working, so that when I sit down and try to do some more world building on the piece that I'm working on, things are actually going. So that's what's up and coming on my reading list. I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy during this pandemic. Take care of yourselves, read lots, and we look forward to seeing you later. Bye-bye.